Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you are new. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, and let's get right into today's video. So for today's video, I'm going to be trying out the Beetles HEMA-free hard gel. This will be my first time ever using hard gel. I know it is similar to builder gel, but at the same time, it's different. Like, it is completely different. I have used builder gel before, but I have never used hard gel. Hard gel is harder than builder gel. And this is also a file off product versus a soak off product, but it is something harder than builder gel. So if you want something harder on your nails, you will want to go with hard gel. This is a 4-piece set, and this is also HEMA free, which is nice. I am going to be trying this out and using this on my natural nails today. Like I said, I've never used hard gel before, so I don't really want to sculpt or build a nail with like a paper form. I'm just going to be doing this and trying this out on my natural nails. So let's get this opened, and I just want to take a look at the colors included. So we do have the application guide in here, and then we have all 4 of the hard gel colors, and they just come in these little containers or these little pots. And then they do have a little sticker, almost like a little color swatch sticker, and then like the letters and numbers for the specific color. So here is the first one, and it looks like it's going to be a nude. And I have seen a little hack where you actually like cut a circle in this. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it with these seals. Okay, I think I can. All right, there we go. Might not be a perfect circle, but then when you dip your brush in, you have something to like brush your brush on versus like having the entire thing open and having like a very messy pot. Okay, so here is this color. I just want to pull some of it out and like put it here. Here, I'll show it on the brush first. Here's what it looks like on the brush. It's kind of hard to see because it almost is a little jelly-like. Ooh, that color's pretty. So it is like a nude color. So this one was CA009. The next color, I'm gonna do that same thing where I take my scissors and just like cut a little circle in here. Oh no, I think I almost like broke the scissors trying to do this. You can just remove the seal completely. Ah, I did break the scissors. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's try this. Oh no. Okay, that is a much larger hole, but it will still work. I'll still have something to be able to wipe my brush on. Okay, so that hole is larger, but let's scoop some of this out. This one has a little bit more of like a pink tone. Just put some of this out on the palette too, so we can just see all of the colors. Yes, that one is definitely more of like peachy pink, whereas the first one was more brown. And this one is CA008. The next one almost seems it's going to be more of like a lighter nude color. This is kind of difficult to open these up like this, but I do like the fact that I have like, what you'll be able to do is like scoop some and then you'll be able to wipe it on the side like that versus having it be on the side of the jar. These are also really thick, which is nice. So this one is a lighter pink. Just plop some of that out there. Pretty. And this one is CA007. And then finally, the last one in this little set, by the color swatch, it seems that it's going to be like a cream color. Oh no. Okay. Oh, bummer. Okay, so that whole seal came off, so I guess these pots aren't that terrible though, because you can just wipe it on like the side there. It may just get a little messy with closing the lid. I don't know. I may just end up taking off all the seals, but I did see that hack and I thought it was cool, so I wanted to try it. So this one is just a really like sheer light pink. So here are all 4 of the colors, and this one was CA006. Here are all 4 of the HEMA-free Beetles hard gels in this specific collection. They do have other colors available, and they also do have other sets available too, but I am going to be trying out this hard gel for the very first time. I have never used hard gel before, and I am going to be doing it on my natural nails. I do not have much growth on my natural nails, so we are going to be doing a very short natural nail set today, but I am mainly excited to just try the hard gel and see, like, get that little mini apex built up and just almost like build my natural nails using this hard gel. This is a really nice product if you do want to grow your natural nails. Since it is harder than builder gel, it will allow you to be able to grow out your nails. But of course, I'm just going to be more focusing on trying this product today because I film many videos since I am a content creator. But we are going to do a quick nail set using the Beetles hard gel on my natural nails today. And I do want to first start off with natural nail prep, so let's jump into that. I am first going to start off with a cuticle pusher and scraper. This is just dual-ended, and I'm going to be using both ends. I'm just first going to start off with pushing back my cuticle, and then I'll use the opposite end to scrape up any of the dead cuticle on my natural nail plate. The next thing I am going to be doing is using this little tool here. I recently used this and I really like it, and I feel like it does help remove cuticle. So next I am going to go in with a buffer, and I am going to remove the shine from my natural nails. I'm now going to take a stiff dust brush with a little bit of rubbing alcohol and go in and brush the dust away. The rubbing alcohol is also going to help dehydrate my natural nails, which is really nice because we want to remove any oils on our natural nail plate. So now I am ready to go in with the protein dehydrator and primer. So let's go ahead and start off with the nail dehydrator. I am going to apply a layer of this to all of my nails. The dehydrator is going to dehydrate my natural nails and remove any excess oils on my natural nail plate. This is also just an air dry product. So now let's go in with a layer of the primer. And then finally, I am going to go in with the Beetles base gel. Alrighty, so nails are now prepped. We have our base coat applied and cured, and we are ready for the hard gel application. So for the application, I am going to do it the same way as if I would be doing a builder gel overlay on my natural nails, but instead of using builder gel, we're going to be using hard gel. And because this is in a pot, I am going to use a gel applicator brush instead, because of course there's no brush because there's no bottle. So I'm just going to use the brush here, and I'm going to do this the same way as I would with builder gel. I am not the best at doing builder gel overlays, so I don't think I'm going to be the best with this, but I am really excited to try it out. So What I'm gonna do is first start off with my slip layer, just as I would with builder gel. So I'm gonna take my brush and just brush on a layer over top of that cured base coat. And I'm just going to brush that onto the nail. And this product will also self-level itself. And then I'm going to go back in. I'm not going to cure that slip layer because the whole purpose of it being a slip layer is so that when I go in with the bigger glob of gel here, it's going to all like self-level and level itself out onto the nail. So I'm going to add that glob just like pretty much like that on the nail. And then I will float this product on the nail. I really like the consistency of this product. I will say that. It's really nice, thick consistency. I feel like with builder gels, when I use builder gels, I like when they have a good thick consistency because it makes the application process so much easier. And with this hard gel, I'm also getting that same type of vibe where it has a really good thick consistency. Wow, look at that. Okay, it's self-leveling really nicely. I also have a liner brush here where I can dip into this a little bit and just go around the sides of the nail if I need to, just to straighten anything up, like cap that free edge. And then, wow, I am impressed with that. Oh, and look at the side profile too. Oh my goodness. Okay, now what I'm going to do is flip this nail upside down for just a few seconds, just so it can level itself out and create that little mini C curve on my nail. I'm gonna double check it, and then I will go in with my flash cure light, and I'm going to give this a quick flash cure because I don't want it to move around. I want it to stay in the form that it is in. And that was really quick and easy to do. I also feel like with using that slip layer, that was very beneficial to be able to float that bead of gel, which actually created like the nail structure. That slip layer was super easy to be able to allow that product to float really nicely on the nail. I will also say that because the quality of this product, that was also something very easy to work with. I have never used hard gel before, and I am surprised with how quick I was able to build that nail. Now, don't get me wrong, my nails are short. I don't have much length on them. If you do have longer nails, it will take a little bit longer, but I am happy with this product. Oh my goodness, this would be a great set if I were wanting to grow, or I meant this would be a great product if I was wanting to grow out my natural nails, which I would love to do, but with me doing so many nail sets a week, I can't really leave product on my natural nails to even give them time to grow out, because I tell you guys, I do about like 5+ nail sets a week. So with me, I can't really use a product like this to help grow out my natural nails, but I know that it is adding a lot of strength, and I will actually show that. Let me go ahead and show that real quick before we go any further. So here is this nail. You can see this nail bends. Like this nail bends a lot. I don't have much free edge, but the free edge does bend. And once I have this all cured, I will show how it actually like built up the nail and thickened the nail to give it more strength. And that is exactly what this product does to then be able to allow for your natural nails to grow out. I really like this. Oh my goodness, this is looking so good. I'm also liking this color too. I think it's a really pretty nude color. And another plus is that it is HEMA-free. So I'm just going to finish this to all of the nails. I will do flash cures in between each of the nails. It is also a really nice self-leveling product, which I love. But I'll do flash cures. I'll flip the nails over for a few seconds and then do the flash cure. And then once I do have all of the nails complete, I will go ahead and go into my large full powered nail lamp, and I will do a full 60-second cure. here are the nails. Oh my goodness, that was so quick and easy. I did not expect that. And these look really good. They also look so natural, which I really like because I feel like at this point where my nails are at, this would be a really good start. They're all kind of a little bit of a different length, a little bit of a different shape. Because they're so short, there really isn't much for me to do for like shape wise or like filing or anything like that. So I like how the color is very simple. It's very neutral. It also just pairs nicely with my skin tone. But I feel like if I was wanting to grow out my nails, this is exactly what I would do. This is going to harden my nails. It's going to fill in any gaps or ridges. I'm not going to be able to bite them. They're not going to chip. So wow, I am just amazed. This is exactly how I would start if I want to grow out my natural nails. It was also very easy and beginner friendly to use. And look at that micro C curve. Oh my goodness. And that micro C curve, it was so easy to do because this product is so nice at self-leveling. Flipping over the nail before doing your cures, that also really helps to be able to build that product and get that little micro C curve. And then take a look at this. There's like, the nails do not bend. Like these nails are strong. They of course like bend where like your nail would, like that little white mark where they would bend. But the actual nail itself, like, oh my goodness. Wow, that is incredible. So I'm kind of debating whether or not, I think I do want to go in with a gel polish color. Okay, so what I think I'm gonna do, it's such a hard choice. Should I leave them as is? You know what? I think we're going to paint them. We're just going to paint them because I'm not going to be even leaving these nails on to begin with. So we'll just paint them so that you guys can see how they would look with a gel polish color applied. We're going to do some red nails today. So I pulled out this color here, E153. This is from their like colored gel polish bottle collection, one of the collections. I have it on my Amazon storefront, and I'm just going to go in here. Something I will say, this is sticky, and that's okay. It doesn't mean it's not cured. It's just sticky because of that like inhibition layer, if I'm pronouncing that correctly and if I'm saying that correctly. But it's okay for it to have a sticky layer once you go in with either, if you choose to go in with a top coat or like I'm doing here, going in with a gel polish, it will get rid of that sticky layer. So I'm just going to paint these nails just so we can see how they would look with the coat of gel polish applied to them. I knew I wasn't really going to do anything crazy with today's video because I really don't have length to my natural nails. I remember when I was pregnant with Eleanor, my nails, they actually did really good with growth. And I don't know if it's just like maybe prenatals or if just throughout pregnancy, your nails grow really nicely. But I remember even with doing as many nail sets as I was doing with pregnancy, now of course, nausea took a bit of a turn to that, but I was still doing a few nail sets a week. And even still, my nail growth was really nice during pregnancy. And now I feel like I do just tend to clip them down just because I don't like them to get super long. But I just keep saying, if I were wanting my nails to grow, this is exactly, I would use a hard gel or a boater gel. And I feel like truly the main difference, there are a bunch of differences and I'm not 100% sure because I'm not too familiar with either, because I've only done boater gel on my natural nails I think once, and then this is my very first time trying out hard gel on my natural nails. So I'm not that knowledgeable with hard gel versus boater gel, but I do know hard gel is harder than boater gel. So if you have tried boater gel and it's not working for you, like your nails just still are breaking, chipping, you're not getting the growth that you want, I would recommend trying out hard gel. Oh, so pretty. I love those red. Oh, these are nice. So pretty. All right, I'm gonna go ahead, pop these into the nail lamp and do a quick cure. So here are the nails after that gel polish is cured. I'm now just going to wipe off the sticky layer because I am going to go in with some Halloween stickers, because these red nails, I don't know if it's just because Christmas is coming, but they're giving a little bit more Christmas. And I want them to give a little bit of Halloween because we are approaching Halloween very quickly. So I pulled out these stickers here, and a lot of these are larger and I have super short nails. So I'm just gonna try to go in with the ones that will fit onto the nails. Perfect. So that sticker sheet did have a few that fit onto the nails, and now they're Spider Halloween. I love them. So simple. And I am now going to go in with my top coat, and I'm just going to apply a layer of this to all of the nails, and then I will cure. Top coat is now cured, so I'm going to go in with my cuticle oil. I'm going to apply this to my cuticles, rub that in to nourish them, and of course, like I always say, top off the nail set. And here is the finishing look of how these hard gel nails turned out. I think these turned out amazing. Yes, they are very short, quite different from what I normally do, but this was a very quick nail set, and this is, like I've been saying, this is exactly what I would do if I were wanting my natural nails to grow, because you could just do simple nail sets like this, starting off with your nails very short. Your nails will grow, and then you will just go in and do hard gel again, and then your nails will eventually be to the length where you want them to be, where you can shape them and get that beautiful nail length, and then just continue with hard gel and not even need to worry about applying gel extensions or like full cover nail tips. This product I felt like was also very easy to work with, very beginner friendly, and I'm surprised with how quick I was able to do it, with this being my first time ever using hard gel. And then also just take a look at that mini C curve. This sticker does have a rhinestone, so there's like a little bump here, but it did give a very nice like micro C curve, which I really love. That was also very easy to achieve by just like flipping the nails over before curing them, because it just really self-leveled that product and allowed that product to create that arch and give off that micro C curve. I really enjoyed this Beetles hard gel, and I will have it on my Amazon storefront linked down below under Beetles favorites. I really hope you guys did enjoy today's video. I know it wasn't anything crazy because my natural nails are short, but I just wanted to try out hard gel for the first time, try it on my natural nails, and I ended up loving it. Maybe in a future video I will try sculpting a nail using hard gel, because you can also definitely do that while like kind of waiting for your natural nails to grow out. You can use the hard gel in like a paper form to be able to sculpt the nail and have a little bit more nail length or like just growth on your natural nail. I really hope you all did enjoy today's video, but as always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you all next time.